try to de-extinct some animals. Right?
There are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give me that new word. And what is currently going on right now?
They're calling it the dawn of de-extinction, and it's a lot of very, very intelligent genetic scientists that are trying to isolate specific genes that are specific to the animals that have been extinct and putting them into extant animals that are still here, to basically make this Frankenstein animal, because it'll never be the animal that's gone, right? It will look like it, it'll behave like it, it'll think like it, etc., but it will never actually be the animal that we've lost. At least not yet. We don't have that technology. Right now what we can do is isolate a genome, put it into an existing animal that gives birth to an animal that looks and acts very much like the extinct animal.
But I mean, look at this fucking Ghislaine Maxwell thing.
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell, I've said this before, I'll say it again, she's the only person ever to be tried and arrested and put in jail for sex trafficking to no one. There's no list. Where's the list of the people that she sex trafficked to? Well, the problem is we know that they're heads of state, billionaires, wealthy people, famous people.
King's brother.
King's brother. Where's this list? Where's the list of people? The list is non-existent. So you're trying her and convicting her for a crime where if you're sex trafficking, that means you're trafficking to someone. And if that someone is an American citizen or a British citizen, that is an illegal act. So who are these people that have committed this illegal act? Because they're responsible as well.
Right.
Visiting cannibals?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding arrogant, but that's what sounds exciting to me.
Right.
You know, is taking that shot that other people aren't taking.
So have people visited these cannibals and come out of there before?
Yep. There was a Nat Geo photographer who got some incredible photos. They're called the Caraway tribe. And he went in there, took him a while for them to kind of assimilate and get comfortable, and then he got these photos that are just mind-blowing.
Now, how often do they practice cannibalism?
It's not a daily thing. It is a spiritual thing where they actually eat the other tribes deceased after a war or an intertribal conflict as a way to like ward off bad spirits. So it's not like a daily thing. It's not like they're going out hunting each other. It's more like when these things occur, they have to eat a certain kill or a certain body to keep evil spirits at bay. I don't know if I told you this story. When we were in Myanmar, we were retracing the Ramree massacre. Are you familiar with the Ramree massacre?
No.
You'll love this. So during World War II, when the Japanese were holding Ramree Island in Burma, Myanmar, the Allies came in and started making the Japanese retreat. And in the course of like 2 days, 1,000 Japanese soldiers were eaten by crocodiles, by saltwater crocodiles.
Retreating in 2 days?
In 2 days. I mean, some reports say it was over a couple of weeks, but the general consensus is 1,000 soldiers were eaten by crocodiles in a very short amount of time. This kind of perfect storm of situations where, because there were all these soldiers, they were eating all the prey. All the crocodiles were particularly hungry because of that. When the Allies pushed all the Japanese back into the swamps, you know, they started screaming, and one scream would trigger all the others, just like all the crocodiles, to get into a frenzy, and it just wiped out this entire populace of people.
Have you ever went and looked for the Bondo ape?
No, I know what it is, but no, never gone and looked for it.
They're sure that's a real thing.
Really?
Yeah, they've got skulls and hair samples and photographs and video. And for people who don't know what we're talking about, it's a gigantic chimpanzee.
Right.
Like a 6 foot tall chimpanzee, which is just fucking nuts.
And it does walk erect, right?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. There's a camera trap photo. There's a guy named Dr. Carl. No, he's not a doctor. I think his name's Carl Harmon. Carl something? Harmon, is that?
Amon.
Amon?
A-M-M-A-N.
Carl Amon. And he's was it a Swiss wildlife photographer? Anyway, he set up a bunch of camera traps, and he got one of them walking.
Amazing.
And it's freaky. And there's some photos of these gentlemen that shot one near an airstrip.
Huh.
And it's fucking huge. You don't know how big the men are.
Right.
You know, they might be small, and it's in front of them. But it is, without a doubt, like one of the biggest chimpanzees you've ever seen in your life. And it's
in the 1960s and 70s, there were many, many reports of alien abductions. People said, the aliens came to me, and they brought me in, and then they released me. Do you have any footage? No, they took my camera. or no, they zapped my film and now there's no image on the film. But there were countless stories. Well, now you can stream live from your camera anything that's going on in front of you. So if the aliens come and they want to abduct you, stream it. That would be instantly viral. Oh my gosh. You know, the stuff that goes viral is much less than that. A kitten that jumps to the table and falls, that goes viral? You don't think a video footage of an alien is not going to go viral instantly? But there's none. So I'm just saying, I'm thinking if we were being visited, somebody would have some good footage.
Social media and the yellow caiman.
Yes.
Dude, that is a wild looking creature.
Isn't it? It's
And
unbelievable.
It was thought to be extinct?
Yeah, so it's a little confusing. It's a species that was last seen when the last one died in a zoo in the 80s. And because of the region that it occupies in Colombia, which has always been controlled by FARC rebels, nobody had been back down there to look for it. And myself and there's actually this amazing Colombian scientist named Sergio Riena, we're both kind of going and prodding and trying to see if we could get in. And we both found it within a month of each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, it was a beautiful looking creature. Look at that thing.
Right?
It's such a wild green, yellow color. So wild looking.
It's super unique.
Dude,
I
you're
mean,
just holding that thing by the neck?
Yeah, we just had a little wrestling match, him and I, so...